So cute.
I'm gonna go have a glass of wine. You sell some computers with who? With Aaron. I don't know who's coming up, but I'm gonna see you soon, and I can't wait. I'm gonna see you at Studio Park at the end of the month for our very first Today special from Studio Park. It's gonna be very exciting.
I know, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you for joining us, the creative director and also stylist to the stars. And this t-shirt is really cute. It's a collector's item, 29 bucks. I love it. Okay, I also love HP computers. So that's another host pick of mine. I have HP computer. I have this size, and to me, this is the most coveted size. It's the 15.6 inch. It's the lowest price that we will do until Christmas. So we're giving you basically a Christmas sale right now for the host pick. Jump on it. This should be $560. We lowered the price to $359 only until midnight. So you're getting about $200 off, and it's free shipping, and it's just beautiful. I love that you're gonna make 5 payments on this. So the payment on this, I believe it's $72. Did I write that down right? $74. It's 72, I was right, okay. This is the Moonlight Blue, which I love. It matches my chambray jeans. It's a beautiful computer. The #1 computer brand in America is HP. Also, out of everything that we sell, and I love my fashion, the #1 brand out of everything we sell is also HP. We also have this in white diamond, so that's a beautiful color. We also have this in aquamarine. Look at that, the Caribbean Ocean. We also have this in sun-kissed plum. And so the sun-kissed plum is exclusive, and the aquamarine right behind it is exclusive to HSN. We're gonna throw in the free mouse, okay? You're gonna get that for free, your wireless mouse. You're also going to get the software for free. I love that. And we're also going to give you Microsoft Office, which is normally, what, about 70 bucks?
Actually up to $99 now. If you pay for it a year in advance, if you pay for it monthly, it's $120.
Oh, the price has gone up on Microsoft Office. We also give you that for free. So, Aaron Berger, everybody, our award-winning electronics expert, the smartest man in electronics that I know, here for my host pick.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
So much fun.
I love you, and you even matched blue with my blue jeans.
You look fantastic. I love your hair. I haven't seen it that short.
You haven't seen it? I don't know, I'm giving Whitney Houston vibes or something, I don't know. Or Nefertiti, or I don't know, they're coming up with all kind of stuff. You know, my hairdresser tries different things.
It's really cute, super cute. It's exciting to be here always with Miss Debbie D, but with the #1 selling brand, as she so graciously said, at the network. Not just the #1 selling computer brand in America, the #1 selling brand, period, here at HSN, including all the beauty, all the fashion, all the kitchen, you name it, is HP. So that means for our one summer Host Faves weekend, we got to do one, and thank you for picking us, one computer. It's a this day only. This is the final show on it. We had one other airing, and this is the only other airing. It is one of the best prices you'll probably ever see on a computer, frankly, certainly until we think Q4 or so of this year, to have a 15.6 inch, as Debbie said, it's the #1 selling screen size in America. This is the Goldilocks size. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. And it really is. It's a screen size that is easy to take with you. It weighs about 3.5 pounds, has an 11.5-hour battery life, but it's big enough that you can really get things done that you need to get done on the screen. Plus, this is big. It has this oversized touchpad underneath the keyboard as well. So that means while it's a 15.6 inch screen and it's incredibly portable and it's on the go with you and all those sort of things, it is also, you're also able to take anything you want to see more clearly and just pinch and zoom. That's how simple it is. So if you're shopping and you see some jewelry that you want to see or some new Birkenstocks that you want to see or whatever, you just do a little pinch, a little zoom. That same thing applies, and I'll show you in a few minutes, for reading text. If you want to see text a little bit more clearly, you don't have to put your reading glasses on to see it with this computer. Couple other things right off the bat. The exclusive colors, I didn't show you the interior of the aquamarine. I should have when Debbie mentioned it. The aquamarine is an exclusive color to HSN. It has this really, really pretty keyboard pattern as well. Looks sort of like a flower pattern, floral pattern, that sort of thing. That's the aquamarine. And then the plum, which I'll be using throughout the presentation, is exclusive here as well. If you want something that's just a little different, that's just a little special, and that you can only get here at HSN, recommend the teal or the plum. We have the always popular, usually the most popular Moonlight blue, which everyone loves, and then the white for that really sleek, sophisticated look. This computer at the HSN deal price of $550-ish, something like $559, it's a great deal. In retail, it would be probably more like $800, $900. When you take the computer, you take the $100 value that you get with Microsoft 365.
Wow.
That's a full version of Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. The vast majority of the times when we have a computer that has Microsoft 365, you have to pay extra for it. So you choose without Microsoft 365, then usually at HSN, we're able to get it under retail a little bit. So usually it's $50 or $60 to get it with. It's $0 extra for you today, and it's full versions. So if this is for a student, if it's for a working professional, if you're grandma or grandpa, I mean, everybody has to open Word documents sometimes. Everybody has to open an Excel document sometimes. We have pre-installed it for you. We have paid for it for a full year, and I'm just getting started on everything this computer has to offer.
You guys, if your computer, here's how you decide if you want to take advantage of the best deal that you can get on a computer until Christmas. You don't have to wait all the way until Christmas. This is the lowest price, and it's the popular 15-inch. If your computer is slow right now, you see that little round thing going around and around and around. I'm not a techie, but I know that means it's time to upgrade. It's also time to upgrade because pretty soon here, and that's very important.
Oh, let's
that
talk
in
about October 14th
Yep.
of 2025, Windows 10 is being discontinued.
That's right.
So what's that mean? The operating system on your new computer, this is all the number ones. It's HP, the number
That's
one
right.
computer brand in America. It's Intel, it's not just Intel, it's the Intel N100, so it's an upgraded Intel processor inside, number one processor brand in the world. And then the operating system is also the number one operating system. It's Windows 11 NS mode, which is the safest Windows operating system Microsoft has ever made. But what Debbie was referring to, and this is really important to understand, if you have a Windows 10 computer, about 400 million Americans are still using a computer with the Windows 10 operating system. This year, October 14th, 2025, Windows is going to discontinue their support of the Windows 10 operating system. What's that mean for you? It means your apps, as you continue to update your apps, they're not going to work well with your operating system anymore because your operating system is going to be stuck on October 14th, 2025. So as everything else, updates every month or every 2 months, your computer isn't going to anymore. It's not going to be good against viruses, spyware, that kind of stuff either. So you need to get a new computer. The reason I bring this up now is because historically what we've seen in years where Microsoft discontinues one of their operating systems, computer sales go through the roof. So we expect that they've already started to do that. They will continue to do that for the next couple months. However, as it gets closer and closer to that date, and you start reading about it in the newspaper and seeing it in your updates all the time,
right.
Windows is discontinuing, support for Windows 10, computer supply goes down and very often prices go up. So my recommendation would be this. This will be the best price, 15-inch with all of these specs that we'll have between now and the end of the year. So that means the last time between now and October 14th. If you like what you see, if you think, oh yeah, okay, the number one screen size, the number one computer brand, the number one operating system, the number one processor, that all sounds great, and this price is out of this world. Get it home and try it. You have nothing to lose by getting it home and seeing for yourself. Huge customer pick, nearly 500 reviews on this product, and it is a big customer pick on hsn.com.
And that's why I wanted it for my host pick. I wanted you to have something that everybody loves, and not everybody can afford the best computer brand in the world. If you're gonna get a computer, go with the creme de la creme, the top tier. This is top tier. It's the number one computer brand in America. It's also the number one brand here at HSN. And with all of those 5-star reviews, you're gonna love it. The Moonlight Blue is very popular. It's only $72 to get this Moonlight Blue. It's like a grayish blue. It's gorgeous. You'll love its fingerprint ID, so you don't have to remember any passwords. That's what I love about it. It's so easy. A backlit keyboard, so you can work at night if somebody else is asleep. The other color that is flying out of here is the aquamarine, which is exclusive.
Yeah.
And that is is so gorgeous. It's like the Caribbean Ocean, or if you've ever been to the Bahamas, it's the most beautiful. This is all on free shipping. Look at how beautiful that marbling effect is. This is gonna light up at night. I know we'll turn down the studio light so that you can see this is a backlit keyboard. The fact that it's fingerprint ID, that you don't have to remember any type of passwords. The fact that we are giving you the mouse for free that's wireless. All this stuff starts to add up. I wanted it as my host pick because we're not nickeling and diming here, not nickeling and diming you here, hard to say. And you don't have to wait all the way to the Christmas holidays to get the steal of the century. This should be like a $900 deal, $800 to $900 with everything that we're offering you. The fact that Microsoft Office just increased its price from like $70 to $100, we're giving you that for free. So if you want to do PowerPoint and Excel. And so what I love is, I do some of the simple stuff on my computers. I do my doctor visits sometimes at home when they say, hey, can we just do it by computer? I talk to all of my planners who plan my shows. I talk to them from home on Microsoft Teams. I do all of my emails. I help my son with papers. I do my banking. I do my shopping. I look for recipes. I watch videos. I watch movies. So this to me is an investment, just like you make an investment in your home and your car, make an investment in your computer that you're not going to have to be, changing out. And most importantly, the upgrade happening right now before that October date.
Well, you're protecting yourself. It is important. One of the things about Windows 11 that sets it apart from other operating systems, other Microsoft operating systems in particular, is you don't need to buy antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. And I'm excited to say that I've been at HSN nearly 20 years. I'll start my 20th year in in August of this year. And in all of those years, probably 95% of the computers I've sold, I've also had antivirus out here. And I've said, oh, this antivirus is additionally available. You need to buy it. You don't have to. For the first time with Windows 11 NS mode, your computer has built-in protection. So you don't have to worry about antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. You don't have to download third-party updates or anything like that. And with this keypad, or excuse me, this oversized touch that I'm showing you at the bottom, you're also able to pinch and zoom. So one of the nice things about that is, if you wear reading glasses, if you have trouble seeing text, you can see even the smallest print. Like when this is at its normal size, most of us couldn't read it. But when I take my little fingers and I pinch and I zoom, you can see, and this is a key thing to note, HSN has free exchanges and easy returns. We want you to love what you buy. If you don't, send it back within 30 days.
That's
even
right.
if you just want a different color. That is not standard operating procedure in the world of buying computers. Most places where you go, you have 15 days, and if you return it, you have a 15% restocking fee. It'd be nearly $60. That's not true at HSN. So when I tell you, this is our final show on this day only, extraordinary price, on the #1 screen size in America, the #1 computer brand in America, the #1 operating system in the world, the #1 processor in the world. It's definitely the time to make a move and get it home. I'd love to talk about this processor a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Cool?
Bum, bum, bum,
Was it-
bum.
you got a girl. Paying attention over there. Bum, 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 bum. Intel inside. #1 processor brand in the world. This isn't just Intel. Let me show you this. This is the Intel N100. We could have put the Celeron processor at 359. We could put any. Lord, the fact that it's Intel at all, we didn't. We upgraded to the Intel N100. It is a quad-core processor. Why is that important? This processor, compared to a processor from just 5 years ago, that's 2020. I'm not talking about from 2006. I'm talking about from 2020. It's up to 12 times better 3D gaming. That's 1,200% better 3D gaming. It's up to 8 times faster high-definition video conversion. 800% faster high-definition video conversion. Guys, with most products, and I'm not just talking about electronics, any product, if it's 10 or 20% better, like there's a new ad campaign out, it's generation 2, it's generation 3, it's generation 4, we're not saying 20%, we're saying 800%. There is nothing else. There is no other category, there is no other type of product where in 5 years it gets 8-fold better. Technology is different. So if you're on your computer and you try to pull up multiple things at one time, you have hsn.com open, you've got video open like I do, you've got lots of stuff going on, you've got maybe a PowerPoint or something like that, and it's slowing down. This is not slowing down. It's because it's a new processor. And that compared to a processor from 5 years ago, it is a world of difference. 2 years ago, you hadn't heard of AI. You hadn't heard of ChatGPT. This has been built with all of those things considered. So when you want to do a little bit of high definition gaming, or you want to do a little bit of watching your favorite videos, and you have other things going on in your computer at the same time, it's not put, 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 sputter, 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 sputter. It's fast and it's smooth. And that's the reason why just under 500 people have gone on to hsn.com to make this a customer pick. It is one of the most popular computers I've ever sold. Certainly today is the best value I've ever seen it.
It is the best value, you guys. It's only $72 to get home all of these #1s. And you may think, oh, I don't know if it's the most important thing. It's the most important thing to get the #1 computer in the world. I think so. Because if you can get the #1, you know you have quality, you know it's going to last, and this is going to be the only computer you have to buy. To get the #1 processor in the world, it's super fast. You don't want to have to wait to send something as simple as an email that you're trying to get to somebody that could be very important to your boss. And I love it that you don't have to remember, we have too many passcodes. Fingerprint technology, it reads it and you're in. And so we have about 10 minutes left, so I want you to know, this is it. This price is going to go away at midnight. You're getting a Christmas deal right now, and that is very special. So at midnight, it goes away. You are saving $200 right now off the HSN price, and quite frankly, you are saving over $500 off the retail value with everything that we're giving you. This moonlight blue, very popular. Only $72 to get that home. If you want the white diamond, we're about to sell out of that. That always is very popular. We don't have very many left, about a dozen left in white diamond.
Oh, wow.
Aquamarine, also very, very popular. So that is the exclusive color that you cannot find anywhere else. Stunning. And then the Sun-Kissed Plum also is an exclusive color. And so if you want something that's like a kind of a reddish, maroonish color, I like that. Look at how beautiful that is if you just hold that up, Aaron. It is absolutely stunning to be able to get this home. Free shipping. And what are you getting for $72? That's your first payment. You are getting a keyboard that lights up, and you are getting the super fast Intel processor, #1 in the world. So all of these things add up. This should be about an $800 to $900 computer that you're getting right now for $359. So get it right now. I mean, if somebody in your home needs a computer, they're going off to school, they could be going off to college, they just graduated from high school, they need a great computer. Even if they're getting ready to go to middle school, they need a great computer. This is what I use. You want the size. The 15-inch is the most coveted size. It's the #1 size, #1 brand, and not only the #1 computer brand in the world, but also in America, and also our #1 brand here at HSN. So I love that. I don't know if we can show the backlit keyboard. See, I get off at midnight.
Okay.
And so you get home probably late too.
I do.
Richard goes to bed. My honey is not watching me right now. I'll say, he'll say, I saw you, and I'll say, what did I have on? And I always know. It's like, pink? I'm like, no, I did not
tonight,
have,
hon.
right. So when I'm at home, you want to have that respect where you can work on the computer, you don't have to turn on the light, and the backlit keyboard, very important.
Let's show everybody. Let's turn the lights down in the studio, guys. If y'all don't mind, we're gonna turn the lights down all the way, and we'll show you what we mean. The other thing about a backlit keyboard, it's usually found on a computer that's $800, $900. You know, to see a computer at this price, you don't expect things like a backlit keyboard and a fingerprint reader, all of that. So here, let me turn it off. Okay, so if it didn't have a backlit keyboard, the keyboard would look like this right now. But when Deb gets home tonight at midnight and she wants to crawl in bed and be online for a little bit or whatever, but she doesn't want to wake her husband up, fine. Press one button. You don't have to turn on the bedside light. You
Wow, love it.
Oh, it's the kind, I will warn you, you're gonna get spoiled. Once you've had a computer with a backlit keyboard, you will accept nothing else. It's all over. All right, we can turn the lights back on. And I wanna show you guys another feature that's built in. It's called a biometric fingerprint reader. See this right here? This is a biometric fingerprint reader, and you know what it means? You're never going to have to remember a password again. All you need to have are your fingers. not so hard, right? So check it out here. You'll see to log into the computer, I don't enter a password or a passcode or anything like that. I just take my finger, I touch it to the biometric fingerprint reader, and it unlocks the computer for me. You'll see I'm gonna lock the computer here, and I'm gonna do it again with my thumb just to show you, you can use all different fingers. The point of this is your computer authenticates you based on your fingerprint. So once you're in your computer, your web browser will remember all the individual passwords for your individual websites and that sort of thing. So you never have to recover a password, remember a password, write a password down. And it's incredibly safe because you're the only person in the world that has your fingerprints. You can give permission to someone else, of course. You can add other people's fingerprints. You can create a passcode. You can do all those kind of things. So fingerprint reader built in, backlit keyboard built in. Another really nice feature is a high definition webcam at the top here. So there's a high definition webcam. I'm gonna just open the camera here so you're actually going to see our cameras. Might even catch a little bit of backstage. There's an extra little feature built in, so I'm going to turn you off. So I just did a little bit of a slide there, a little bit of a privacy shield. That privacy shield means no one's looking through your camera. So if you're on a web call, if you're on a Zoom call, if you're on social media, whatever, and you just want that to know that you're not accidentally on, that's a really nice safety feature that's built in as well. When we go down the list, we've got all the big things: the #1 computer brand in America, the #1 processor brand in the world, the #1 operating system anywhere, Windows 11 in S mode, so you don't have to worry about antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware. Then you start thinking about the smaller things. Oh, does it have backlit keys? Yes. Does it have a fingerprint reader? Yes. Does it have a high definition webcam? Yes. How long's the battery life? Almost 12 hours, 11.5-hour battery life. It weighs 3.5 pounds, and it comes with all kinds of additional software, but most importantly, Microsoft 365, that's your full version of Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote, and Publisher. Now, we've got about 3 minutes left, but I want to spend 1 minute showing you something extra for your computer that I think will pretty much blow you away. This is called the Sling retractable laptop holder. Let me show you. I've got it on one of my computers here. So you take the Sling, you take this little white strip peels off, and there's an industrial adhesive on it. And then you just pop it onto your computer like that. By the way, it comes in a couple different colors. I think pink, blue, red, and black, I think. You can pick your color, okay? So here's what it means. It means you can take your computer with you, and red, sorry, I didn't mention red. Choose a color or choose black, totally up to you. You can carry your computer so much more easily, right? Cool, on its own. It gives your computer an angle so it's more comfortable to type on. Nice feature as well. But what really makes it entirely unique and incredibly popular is the fact that sometimes you need two hands.
I love that. I never get tired of that.
Have you ever? It's just so ingenious. I mean, HSN is really built on some incredible ingenuity. This is a great example of that, the kind of thing you just don't see everywhere. You want to throw your laptop over your computer. Great for campus, great for work, great for going to the coffee shop, great for around the house. And the best part about it, you don't have to buy the computer today to get it, even to get it on sale. If you want to use this with a Mac, with a PC, any computer, any size, any brand, it's compatible across the board, Deb.
You guys, this is an amazing deal, so I hope you pick that up. If you're just joining us, we are giving you free mouse, okay? You don't have to pay for that, and everybody needs their wireless mouse. We're gonna throw that in. We're gonna throw in the software that you need. We're also going to throw in the Microsoft Office, which is a $100 value. And anytime you hear of a computer, you guys, we're throwing this in. You don't want to have to pay $100, every year for this. So we're going to throw this in for you for that first year. And then what I love about it, this should be an $800 to $900 computer because it has the backlit keyboard. It has the #1 Intel processor. It's very, very fast. Moonlight is our #1 color, very popular. I want to show you how beautiful it is. It's just a gorgeous silver on this side. The keyboard is going to light up. On the back, it's like a moonlight blue, which is like a grayish blue. It is 72